Thank you very much, Ms. Chopra. It's always a pleasure to be with you on NewsX, to learn from you. And of course, I see Major Mohhammed Ali Shah. So thank you very much. Always an honor.
I have with me on the broadcast Major Mohhammed Ali Shah. Major, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast this morning. What's your take on what exactly now needs to be done? It's the Taiwanese Navy magazine that has come out and published this information that they're themselves accepting that they'll be needing an innovative strategy to counter the YJ-12. If you can tell our viewers a little bit more about what the YJ-12 is all about and what could be the possible counter strategy that Taiwan, can deploy.
Right, Devika, the whole world is taking precaution against COVID. You were just discussing COVID. So when the whole world is taking precaution against COVID, why cannot Taiwan take precaution against China's aggressive measures of their unethical measures of doing salami slicing, intruding someone's terrain, and Chinese PLA Air Force? They have been repeatedly intruding the airspace. They have been repeatedly claiming that Taiwan is a part of their own, but Taiwan is definitely not, and Taiwan has always denied that. Well, we have not, as India, as a nation, we haven't recognized Taiwan. So that way, I can always say that, the YJ-12 is a mixture of Russian and Chinese supersonic missile technologies. Now, it is based on the Soviet P-270 Moscow supersonic anti-ship cruise missile, which is supported by the PLA's advanced guiding radars and some home-building global navigation system to boost its precision strike capabilities. Now, as you rightly said, Deepak, because of its speed and because of the accuracy and the range, it is very impossible to actually detect the YJ-12, which China is possessing. It can be fired from land, sea, and air, in fact. So that makes it even more lethal. Now, the detection range of the antenna array on the American Navy's early warning aircraft was about 320 kilometers, which is roughly about 200 miles. But the YJ-12 missile had an operation range of over 400 kilometers. So you can imagine the kind of range it can actually fire and how lethal it would be. So Taiwan definitely is looking up innovative measures and strategies to actually overcome this threat from China. Now, the satellite images, they have also shown that the YJ-12 has been deployed to Ferry Cross, Mischief, and Subi Reefs. So they have deployed it in the advance on the borders. So China is all set for aggression, and that is a talk piece with everyone. But they are very big hypocrites. They are not to be trusted. You never know where they can actually turn around and sting you like a scorpion, Devika.
Absolutely, Major. And before we wrap up on this story, when you say, and of course, Taiwan is also saying it themselves, that they need to come up with an innovative and asymmetric strategy, what exactly could that possibly entail, if you can shed some light on that?
Sure. See, it is said that the almost impossible to interrupt the YJ-12 warhead because it has a speed of Mach 4 and can reach a target within 30 seconds from the time it is fired. So now, when you have to counter a lethal weapon like that, a missile like that, what is the innovative strategy? The innovative strategy is to play their game better than them, in fact. So China believes in psychological warfare. They will project much bigger weapons and arms and ammunition that they have. They will do cyber warfare. They will do information warfare. They will do all kinds of warfare. They believe in the strategy of winning wars without fighting. Now, Taiwan could actually reply back to China in a similar manner by thinking of it intelligently with innovative measures, by using the brains which they have. In fact, and they will, I'm sure they'll get back to China, and China will ultimately have a price to pay eventually, Devika.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Major Mohammed Ali Shah, for joining us on the broadcast.